Second-ranked team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, and the students are so fired up. They painted their chest, got out here at 4 o'clock in the morning for this early 11 a.m. local tip, taking on the Richmond Spiders out of the A-10. Level Arena. This is going to be a good one this afternoon. We tip it up, and it's the Spiders. They will start with the balls first. They are led by their leading scorer, Delani Hunt, who will run the show at the point.
Richmond's going to have to make sure they move the ball around. As I mentioned, a team that's going to...
A backcourt violation.
Teams putting their defensive pressure on them. They're going to have to protect the ball, run much better offense.
So the starting five for the Auburn Tigers. Miles Kelly gets to the big man, Dylan Cardwell. A true center, backs down his man, follows it up, trying to get a third chance, and Auburn gets the offensive board.
Well, this is going to be critical for Richmond, keeping Auburn off the offensive glass. It's important. They're going to have to make sure they turn over. As you mentioned, that Duke did not create the takeaways that they needed to get the points from the defense. That's going to be an area of emphasis tonight.
Chad Baker-Mazzara with the jumper.
Extend their defense and force Richmond to operate well outside the operational area. This is what leads to the errant shots by the Spiders.
This is Michael Tyne, and he will rattle in a three, the sophomore from Toronto, Ontario.
And that's what you want to see.
Been relegated more to the bench as Pettiford has emerged as a freshman early on.
Pettiford has some true game.
Knocks down a three from the logo. He has been on fire to start this season.
Well, he has some true game. I'm talking about he can get it done off the bounce. He can create for others, but his inside-outside game is elite. He's able to do it with a high level of confidence for a true freshman.
Another turnover for the Tigers. They got numbers 4-on-1. Go up! Then Jakai Howard. Beagle on the floor for the first time for the Spiders off the bench. This is Dusan Neskovic, and he gets the bucket plus the foul. Neskovic, the transfer from Dartmouth, will go to the free throw line. Hasn't shot it well early on, but they need to get him some more minutes. Richmond trying to weather this early storm. Turns the corner, goes reverse and puts it in. Delani Hunt, averaging 20 points per game.
He's a dynamic player. He can do it on 3 different levels. Quick off the bounce, as you see that he was able to turn the corner and use the rim to shield him from Janai Broome on the rejection.
Broome inside, finds the open Jones. Cross-court pass, rattling in the three.
Great recognition by Janai. He's so dynamic, shifty.
Mazzara, a lot of contact, gets rid of it. Plenty of time on the shot clock at 9. Hoisting Jones, nothing but nylon.
You know, that's a frustrating
move. Jump hook.
The length of Auburn. Mazzara from the guard position, blocking shots.
Inside, outside, Pettiford with a hand in his face. Oh! He nails the three plus the foul.
Wow.
3-pointers for Auburn.
Wow, inside-outside basketball there. Dylan Cardwell kicking that out to Hod Pettiford, taking the contact and knocking it down from deep.
And he completes the 4-point play. Pettiford now in double figures. Hunt using the quickness. He will get a trip to the free throw line.
True effort right there by Delani Hunt, but not in the structure of the offense that the Spiders.
3 years at Wagner, and this is his second season here at Richmond. Wrist injury, out for 10 games, but he said sitting down and watching the offense is what helped him learn this Princeton system. Double team, that means Jones is open, knocks down the three.
Denver Jones shooting with players, particularly on Cardwell, play him one-on-one, not a technical big, to not allow Auburn to get those spray threes on the perimeter.
Roach, that's what he does. He pulls from deep and knocks down his first shot off the bench. And it's understandable that he didn't start this season in the starting lineup with all the guys coming back, but people are starting to notice, including Ja Morant.
Listen, I mean, when you got Ja Morant, one of the most dynamic guards in the game, notice
Rumaglu is the UConn transfer. Beagle rejected by Broom.
Obviously easier said than done when you're playing against the #2 team in the country, which is the third leading shot blocker team in the nation. Janai Broom, great job moving his feet, sliding, blocking that shot at the pinnacle. Beautiful rejection there by Janai Broom.
4 on the shot clock. And the 3 rattles in for Rumaglu, the junior from Greece.
That's a big shot there by Apostolos Rumaglu. Transferring in from Connecticut. Got his start playing for PAOK, which is a very good program in the European ranks. One of their famous players, Peja Stojakovic.
Inside, too strong. But Janai Broom gets in.
You got to let me have that one, man.
Now Broom calling for it, has the mismatch. Beagle the double. Skip pass, other side. Hello! Jakai Howard with the throwdown.
Wow! To the top shelf. Hold the point against Janai Broom one-on-one.
Hello! Going up top again. Howard. And he has just been teed up. Howard was issued a technical foul. I didn't see what he did initially, but when you look at the replay, it is clear after this dunk. Take a look at what he did to the Richmond bench. A little kiss, and that is a technical foul.
I guess that might be the key. The Skittles are the key for the hop. That down, but a clean look, and they needed that one to drop in a big way.
Broom will set the screen for Baker Mazzara as the big man gets it back. He'll find Kelly, and that's been the success for Auburn in this first half.
Baker Mazzara seems to be upset with himself with that turnover.
Roach can shoot it from deep, and he'll be fouled on the three-point attempt and get to the line. Here's Nick of college basketball.
Some good games. You talk about that Alabama playing really good basketball.
Roach, a good shooter. Missing 2 free throws. Inside they go with Johnson. And he will draw the whistle. Said this has the potential to be a trap game. You've got a Richmond team who last season coached.
Everyone knows that Bruce Pearl is a master motivator, and he's been able to get his team to respond tonight, but has pulled that one out. With some very impressive wins for the Tigers this season.
That one stolen away by Delani Hunt. He's got the Jets going one-on-one. The follow by Tyne is there.
It's a great effort there by Delani. A little bit of an ill-advised shot there by Roach, shooting it early in the offense. You want to see if you can execute what you're trying to do in the game plan.
Good passing inside, and Baker Mazzara finishes it off.
Grit, you obviously got posted up.
Hunt is 3. And a 3 drops for the Spiders. Some help. Here is Howard. And going over the back, Johnson just taking it away and putting it back in.
You know, that's a tough one right there if you're Richmond. If you're Delani Hunt, you have to face.
We approach 2 minutes to play here in this first half. Jones, the lane opens up. And he'll get a trip to the free throw line.
Pure stroke by Denver Jones. Free throw line as Auburn jumps right back into the press. Now with 2 minutes to go, if you're Richmond, this is an important last couple of possessions. You want to also see if you can establish a little bit of your offense, get some things working against this defense to get some momentum going into the half.
Tyne, he will knock down the deep 3. That's Richmond, their 5th 3 of the ball game.
And that's a win right there for the Spiders, able to execute, get it around, wide open 3 in the corner.
There's that cross-court pass again. Kelly has been the recipient multiple times, knocking down another. It's fun to watch this Auburn offense because they're so unselfish. Baker Mazzara will find Kelly again. Lets the defense fly by. He said, "You better find out."
He's letting them know. Miles, one catching the ball, ready to shoot when it comes their way.
Final seconds in this first half. Shot clock's at 3. Kelly, double team, will put it up, leaning into the contact, and he'll draw the foul.
Tremendous effort there by Miles Kelly. He's a great screen setter himself, and that's what allows him to get clean looks and open on the perimeter.
He adds size, he adds the scoring ability, the deep threat.
With a strong defensive stand here to close out the half.
A perfect 3 of 3 from the line for Miles Kelly. 6 seconds to play in this first half. Hunt, step back 3. And that's how this first half will end. Most points in a first half this season. Auburn putting up a 52 spot.
Full story and a testament to how Bruce Pearl has a mentality to definitely be in support of Sam, and now Sam being on the support staff on his team.
Cardwell with the and one. Loves family and loves their country.
Cardwell definitely loves Auburn. In every single game, you just wait for the moment when he gets his hands up in the air and gets
women's volleyball games, women's basketball games when he can. He supports all the Auburn sports.
I love to see that. You know, collegiate kids need to understand that. Enjoy your college experience. It's a moment. It's going to be short in your life. You only get one opportunity to be on the campus. Go and support the entire school anywhere that you are.
Walls inside, finishing with the left.
Great job there by Mike Walls. Had the shot blocker looming. Great extension with the left hand. Got it up on the glass.
Broom with 6 points in that first half. Looking for his offense here, and that turnaround jumper is smooth.
Yeah, you got to look for a guy who's averaging over 20 points.
He said, we don't need any more of that.
Well, the tone was set from the opening tip about what kind of game this was going to be for Auburn. But coming out in the second half looked flat, allowing Richmond to get so many offensive rebounds, but they weren't able to cash in.
Cardwell from the no-look pass from... They both came back for this season so they could play together, and you can see the chemistry as Cardwell with a rebound.
Well, I'll tell you, when you have a tandem like that in the low post with so much experience, this is going to be huge for Auburn moving forward.
Baker Mazzara plus the foul as he looks at the jungle.
Wow, Chad Baker Mazzara takes the hit.
I don't believe in the announcer jinx. I know you were thinking it, but it doesn't exist. Baker Mazzara fresh off the 4-point play. What a dime inside to Cardwell.
That's big-time playmaking ability right there by Chad Baker Mazzara. Coming off that action, puts it right on the money to Dillon. You got to continue to work the outside, moving around the perimeter.
Now Broom's calling for it, and Roach was waiting to pick off the pass. But taking it right back is Miles Kelly. Auburn with numbers. Baker Mazzara. Watch your head.
Man, as I did.
Backdoor cut, time, beats his man. The bucket plus the foul. Now that is what the Princeton offense looks like.
That's what they want to see right there. As Janai Broom able to get off to the break. Beautiful alley-oop finish over the top. Chad Baker Mazzara doing the rest.
Time will rattle in the free throw to complete.
And Janai Broom passing it out. You're going to have to shoot a couple over the top of the double team. The game is out of balance, obviously. but there's good reps for you to try to score against double teams because you never know when you're a good post player when that's going to be needed.
How did that shot fall plus the foul? Baker respond, but Auburn from the tip, they have been on it.
I'll tell you, I mean, sometimes when you have the morning games, they're better. I mean, you get to wake up, there's no shoot around. It definitely looks like Baker Mazzara is enjoying himself, having a lot of fun this morning.
What a slam. Jonathan Beagle, the Albany transfer.
Great recognition right there. Had a corner, was able to turn that and finish with authority. That's what you do when you know a shot blocker is looming. Go ahead and attack the rim.
Johnson turnaround, left it short, gets his own miss, puts it up, and they'll get a trip to the free throw line.
And that's to the free throw line to shoot two.
What's up, big fella?
Baker Mazzara had an alley-oop, and I think I caught an elbow from the backside. What did I do to the guys here at Auburn? I don't know. Let me get a handshake from Aubrey, make sure everything is all right.
You know he's an Alabama guy.
My goodness. I think I caught one from the backside. But, hey, I'm going to shake it off.
Backdoor cut, Tyne. And the assist to Beagle.
Yeah.
See Janai Brooms kind of laugh as his teammates are taking his rebounds.
Listen, it's nothing worse for a big man when you have guards taking the rebound. It's like we don't take the other things you got going. Let us have our thing in the paint.
Broom gets the offensive board. The putback, and he'll be fouled. Their first game here at Neville Arena.
Well, it's a nice environment, but I got to tell you, man, orange is not in my color wheel. I don't know if I can.
You know, it seats just over 9,000. It is the perfect size. You've got schools coming in from all over the country trying to emulate this and see just how Auburn built this place, because this is pretty much the prototype arena that people are trying to build around the country.
Really good basketball arena. It was a good view for many people. But as you mentioned also, it's a little bit of the environment and the culture that they've started to create.
And apparently some Duke people were not too happy about
it. Really?
Oh, yes. Holders. Because there were so many Auburn fans in attendance who bought tickets on the secondary. Hunt getting downhill. Walls' tip no good. The rebound goes to Howard.
Well, John, ever since you put the Auburn pin on me, I have several of my Auburn buddies reaching out saying, put the pin on. Listen, put the pin on. I don't know, guys. I might have to put it on, but I need to put it on.
Walls with the turnaround, and Pettiford getting in there for the board. Pettiford's mid-range jumper, he'll be fouled. It has been all Auburn, and my guy, Richard Hendry. So you keep looking at me about this.
I want to jinx him like you did.
Okay, but he's a perfect 12-12 from the line this season.
Well, I guess you might be onto something. Maybe the announcer jinx is not a real thing.
Just reading off the stats.
At least not in Auburn.
Probing, he'll find Tanner. Head fake, look at the block by Cardwell. Richmond gets it back. Cardwell with two hands. Oh, but they called a foul.
Section hustling back into the scene to pump fake and up top. I don't know about that one. Looked like a lot of ball right there. Dylan Cardwell.
Who has passing skills, loves to be physical.
Well, he's getting back into action.
Pettiford using the screen. Up ahead, and Walls laying it in.
Great rim run there by Mike Walls, and a beautiful pass ahead. Delani.
Shot clock's at 5. Shot clock at 1, and had that one blocked by Rumaglu. Hunt off balance.
Yes, this is what you want to see from a team. As you mentioned, 9 newcomers, not a lot of experience. Even in the moments like this, you want to continue to grow.
Pettiford into the corner. He'll find Howard. Got it. 11th three of the game for Auburn.
Excellent find. Pettiford skipping that over to the other side. Howard, feet set, lined it up, cash money.
That ended a 1-for-8 drought for the floor for the Tigers. Delani Hunt is starting to cause some fastball. Gets an opportunity to have an experience like this. He said, think about it. I grew up watching.
Team coming in, obviously with so much experience, can kind of get the younger guys on board with what they're trying to reestablish. This is a championship level program. And with players like Delani Hunt buying in and having that leadership and taking advantage of the opportunity to play, it's going to be a big reason why the Spiders are going to be there in the A-10 in the end.
Broom, elbow jumper. Offensive rebound there for Chris Moore. Kelly.
Best time to shoot a three-pointer is on the offensive rebound. Chris Moore, known for the dirty work that he does, comes in, takes on the tough defensive assignments, always communicating an offensive rebound. Great find.
Tyne will knock in the three. Mikael Tyne, his third three of the game. He's got 16 points for the Spiders to lead the way.
I tell you, Mikael Tyne has some real game. He's shifty as on the bounce. He's able to shoot it with so much confidence.
Howard offensive. You better watch out when Howard rises up.
It's normally you talk about this being a football state. It's been able to do in Alabama on the other side of the state with Nate Oates leading Alabama to the Final Four, and were previously number 2 and in recent years. It shows that there's a premium on basketball in the States, and the fan bases from both of these schools are supporting.
Neskovich already
inside, rebounds well. From a skill set standpoint, maybe Richmond's most important player when he has it going.
Broom will try one from deep. Offensive rebound. Howard, get out the way!
My goodness, and look at the bench. Are you kidding me?
Ja'Kai Howard has put on a dunk contest by himself today. Neskovich will rock the rim at the other end.
Yeah, Dushan Neskovich saying, hey, Ja'Kai, anything you can do, I can do it too. Right back at you.
I don't know if those are on the same level.
Listen, I don't know now. It might have been somebody up under there for Neskovich's.
Broom spinning baseline. And his slam does. But he goes 0 for 2 from the line.
Now, how do they miss the free throws when you don't jinx them or say anything? But they miss.
And Neskovich will get them both. Under 6 minutes to play here in the second half. Inside, they're looking for Broom, and that soft touch hits the bucket. He now is in double figures with 11.
That's that patented push shot that Johni Broom has. You'll see him be able to extend that out to about 10 to 12 feet at times with the soft touch, finding the bottom of the cup.
Nice pass. As Colin Tan I think if they miss 2, the Jungle gets some sort of a promotion. Gooey fries. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what they were cheering for.
Man, I think I would have missed at that site in the background. That was tough.
Dean Hudson On the floor, kick out to Pettiford. Hits another three. Tahad Pettiford, his 4th three of the game. Cross-court pass, he finds Howard. Spin move, losing his man. And a rebound. Ooh. As Chris Moore is undercut on the rebound. And takes a hard fall.
He does a tremendous job boxing out all of the hustle plays and understands his... Oh, it's puzzling.
They also track it in practice. So this is one of their best shooting teams practice-wise. Just waiting for it to transfer over to the game. Cardwell.
Late tournament. It's a situation where you can find yourself.
Double-digit teams from the SEC getting into the tournament.
I believe Joe Lunardi had it at 12. Run your offense, see if you can get some things out of it to build upon.
Hudson held his ground as he forces the miss. Lay-in goes for the fan favorite.
Kai Howard coming in there trying to get an offensive rebound tip dunk. Auburn still extending the defense.
Hudson with the steal and the bucket on the other end.
They do an outstanding job, even in the closing moments, to continue to play. Seen some quality looks this season that they've been able to take advantage of.
Graham pull-up jumper off the mark. And Patterson with the rebound. The jungle wants him to shoot it, but Bruce Pearl says, let's just run out the clock.
They won 100 points.
An absolutely dominating performance by the Auburn Tigers, getting a 98-54 win over Richmond. For Bruce Pearl, his 208th win as head coach at Auburn. He is just 6 wins away from being Auburn's all-time winningest head coach.
Well, Auburn did a tremendous job of setting the tone from the opening tip. The defensive